Recordings. Got it. Got it.
Oh, there you are.
It's Tuesday, June 27, 2023. I'm here and you are here, so we must be in the right place. Good evening. We will begin the Valley Photo Club Zoom membership meeting after just these few words. VPC is a group that collaborates on photos, ideas, critiques, and techniques. VPC holds monthly Zoom meetings where suggestions on improving photographs are heard. From time to time, we have guest speakers and they present on a short learning session on cameras, gear, and software. If you know of someone that could speak to us in an upcoming meeting or would like to share something about your own photography or your workflow process or your backup process or your folder naming conventions, let us know and we'll have you present in an upcoming Zoom meeting. Well, actually, don't let us know, let me know, send me the email. You know, VPC requires no dues for membership. There is no plan for that to change. VPC is not a nonprofit 501c3. VPC is of its membership and for its membership. And thank you for your participation tonight. What I'd like to say is the open category this month was very challenging for many. I'm glad it was because it let us stretch our noodle a little bit and get out there and try to take photos and follow a certain formula for photojournalism. Those that have submitted photojournalistic photos have done a very good job. Not always was the message clear to me, but that's why when you attend a meeting and you have submitted a photo, you can talk about it. But please, it has come to my attention that people thought you have to attend the meeting if you enter a photo. That's not the case. You can enter photos and blow the meeting off because you have a better place to be. We do record these and you can see them on YouTube. Next month's #1 picture is the open category, as it generally is and probably will remain to be. And I have a really fun special topic. Are you ready?
Oh, my.
Any, absolutely any smartphone photo you have taken.
Oh,
Simple. We should have a lot of photos next month. Now let's begin the meeting. We have a slideshow and a viewing of 31 photos, of which 11 are on our special topic of photojournalism. Are we ready?
Yes.
ready, Freddie.
Start with the slideshow. I'm going to do a screen share here, and if all my preparation time went right, I'm actually going to be able to share my screen. Oh, bam, it worked. This doesn't always happen. Is everybody seeing red now?
Yes.
Yep.
Here we go.
Yes. Mm,
We have some good photos tonight, don't we?
That was
So I
fantastic.
switched up the music in the middle there because the last 11 photos were photojournalistic and I had to find something kind of newsy. Did I hit my target? Because I have to be careful with YouTube and their copyright violations. So I have to find this free music that's royalty free and all that stuff. So I
That
did
was good.
sounded good.
Very
It was
good.
Jay.
Dun, dun, dun. Action news.
Good job, Jay.
And
Yeah, it was like breaking
Now,
news.
Jay with the weather. A cowboy job is never done. I know you can't see it yet. There we go.
Jay, everything is photojournalism.
You are
Wow.
correct. We know that. But the process of the photo when it is submitted as photojournalistic is completely different than the post-processing we do with our hummingbirds, our butterflies, our band photos. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you emphasize the subject, you keep it simple. Our first photo, a cowboy's job is never done.
Yep.
It's very nice.
Nice.
I love that he's in his element. It really tells a story.
And he's wearing that hat too.
Yeah, 10-gallon hat. Cowboy hat. And he's got a lint remover on the desk.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
I like
really?
the tones of the
Oh,
skin.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the tone of the whole picture. They're all kind
Yeah,
of
I do too.
You know, it's so natural and great, really.
Nice and warm. Yeah.
It's the equipment on the back wall that really helped tell the story.
Remember, the maker of the photo can remain anonymous if they desire to, or they can jump in and tell us why, when, where, how, or not tell us. Make us guess.
Nice photo.
Well, and he's not
There's-
posing for the picture like, oh, this is a Polaroid moment. He's working. He's in the middle of doing something. So it
I
tells a
like-
story.
Yeah, I really enjoy the intensity. This expression it's not a blank stare. There's intent and there's intensity.
Now, when you shoot something this for photojournalism, you're taking like this, you're taking wide shot, you're taking another what do you call it? Another angle, and you're doing a sequence on it with a story.
Correct, but let's not let anyone think that we're in the photojournalistic category at this moment.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to think that.
Don't anybody, buddy,
Really, that's a really good statement. And Donald, if you can, without me having to search for the email note you sent me, what is photojournalism?
Mhm.
You had a really easy definition for it. Can you share that with us?
Yeah, it's who, what, where, when, and how. Who's a person? What is he doing? When is he doing? Where is he doing it? And how is he doing it? That's photojournalism.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a great definition.
Yeah. I
I
love
had it drummed in by a photography professor back in the day.
I'm going to move on to the next photo. Remember, I do this with no timers anymore. That was in the early days. Now I just get a feel for the room and
Tap your foot.
move along as I need to. So Amsterdam Canal.
Oh, I like that on the side.
Oh, that's something.
Pretty.
Lovely.
Gorgeous colors and depth.
The colors and the flowers just accentuate it so nicely.
Oh, you said that so well.
And so well
Really?
was it
That's
sent.
those prettier, wittier girls. They know how to they know how to say it prettily.
Yeah.
I love the clouds as well.
It looks like more like a piece of art.
Yeah,
But I like,
Fine art.
I like
like-
the
I
composition.
like the reflections.
Yeah,
Yep.
They're nicely kind of crisp, but soft.
I
gorgeous.
really like the flowers in front. It's really nice.
Right,
I'm sorry, but somebody might need to fess up about who did this.
Well, there is a watermark on this photo, so I'm at
Sure.
liberty to
Oh.
screen.
Bob,
Bob Freen
Wow.
sent in this photo.
excellent.
Where is this? Is this Venice Beach?
Amsterdam Canal.
Okay, thank you for repeating the title.
Assuming
Wow.
Amsterdam Whittier, right?
Whittier.
Yes, that's next to the city hall. That's right.
Yeah.
Sure is. Right next to, I never saw anything that pretty.
Remarkable reflection. Remarkable.
Just the perfect light.
Water.
Well done.
Right place at the right time.
My picture doesn't look like that.
No, if we can get,
I know, right?
I can't share metadata because it's not available.
I wish I could, I did.
Well, that's your journey now. You have to go and look for this shot in a different city, in a different altogether. Just look how beautiful it is.
I actually took that shot, but it was during the day.
Beautiful.
But I like it better at night like this, and I like this much better.
Me in the golden hour.
Yeah, this looks like twilight,
Yep.
like blue light.
The water is, I mean, the water is just so mirror finish to it. And you-
This is gold, and what kind of post processing? Just in a sentence.
I'm sorry.
This is gold, right? I would be interested in knowing the post processing.
Yeah, I don't have any information on post or camera settings. I've already looked, so I can't.
Oh,
And
all right.
maybe
We'll
Bob,
have to learn another day.
yeah, maybe Bob will share that.
I would like to know that too. That sounds.
You know, it's possible he saw this postcard and just took a picture of it with a smartphone.
Yeah, it could be a postcard.
I think that works.
It's absolutely a beautiful photo. His position and nature's providing those flowers in exactly the places they are is magical.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my take though. This is my hot take. The picture in the background of the canals is regular, and then the flowers in the front are AI generated, or it's layered.
Stacked.
Really interesting.
And and it's still, it makes it that much more beautiful, right? So in that person's eye, so it doesn't make it any less.
See,
You know what, though?
I like
The
this.
picture is very sharp. The flowers aren't as sharp. So I don't think if you were gonna AI it or do layers, you would blur it. You would
It's not
make it
AI.
sharp also.
And I like the fact that this red here just happens to match that awning there.
Good idea, yeah.
And so you've got this line, and for me, it's an eye catch and it's a decent one. And then you've got this line here that brings you out to the bright spot here. And then you're like not finished. You've got this wonderful sky. So I don't think I would have done anything different. However, I may have burned that a little bit up here, and I would have lost this trash can in a heartbeat.
No, the trash can isn't bad, but it looks like a blue tarp.
Yeah,
I
well,
would have gotten rid of the blue tarp trash can, no problem.
I would have lost both of them in a heartbeat. I would have gotten rid of the can and said, that was easy. See you later, canvas.
This
How's
this
the
would be
cars?
a good candidate for doing several shots where you have your focus stacking in order to get the picture of the flowers up front all in focus, which I think would be even better. And be able to combine them into a single frame that way and get focus from beginning to end of picture.
Hey, Lloyd, not everyone has our camera, the Olympus OM1 by OM Systems. I mean,
Yeah, but you can still focus stack this kind of thing very easily. All you have to do is put it on a tripod and shoot 4 different shots, and you got it. It's no different.
I had to put in a plug for our tasting cameras.
Yeah,
I understand, but I'm just trying to say that even with an iPhone you can do it.
iPhones that put you to shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think also just in terms of being a little bit picky is that spike that's on top of the building in the upper third. I would take that out.
I would have taken out all of that with my dodging tool, whatever tool I use, whichever tool worked. And I would have lost this little yellow spot right here. But this is really nitpicky. This is a beautiful photo. Good job, Bob.
Bob,
Way to
That's
go,
it.
Bob.
Our next photo, Anacapa Island.
Anacapa.
Lovely.
What?
Beautiful.
nice timing.
Feet wet.
I
Nice.
don't remember that cloud there, but I love it.
Nice
Wow.
timing.
Well done.
Yep.
Did
I
you get
tried to get that shot and it didn't work for me. Different
Wait,
day,
who is
different
this?
time.
like
I'm
nobody?
getting confused.
What's nice,
I
I
don't know.
really, the way that the sun is over that
Mhm.
open there is so nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Steve Rosenwig.
The light is muted.
That is a sky replacement.
Oh, it is. Ah. Well, I
It
like it.
works there.
And a good one.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, well done. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you got
Mick.
the light to blend really nicely.
The muted colors go well together, the peach and the light blue.
Peach.
Oh, yeah, in the sky. Yeah, you're right.
There's some peach, yeah.
Yeah, there's peach, and everybody's going to see it slightly different because our screens are calibrated differently. And
Yeah.
I'm looking at 3 screens right now, and they're similar. They're not the same.
That's why.
And
you wear glasses.
I like the little highlights in the rock where there's the white little spots of, showing the texture.
The detail.
That's a good choice.
That's seagull doo doo.
Bird poo.
That's bird poop.
Sure.
Exactly. That's seagull doo doo.
But
I was gonna
it tells
say
a
that
story,
too.
doesn't it? I mean, in that way.
Yep.
Everybody goes.
And the little birds are up there on the top, it looks like.
Yeah.
Fizz fizz. Yeah, I do believe we have a lot of birds here up on the top.
Cormorants.
And have one flying here.
That is
I
a
wonder why
lot of
they go
bird
on the
poop.
top.
Goes
Kind
about.
of hard to stand on the side.
Travels
Because
with,
they don't have a camera. They want the view.
they're having a meeting tonight and they're showing pictures of humans taking pictures of them.
Yep.
Wow. Very nice.
They're eating sushi.
Oh,
That's true. And they
Something
have the
else we have
table
in
all
common.
laid out.
Yeah, with guano sauce.
Oh, God.
Yeah, ugh.
We go from Anacapa Island while we can to Angels Do Exit.
oh, that's
Wow.
Angels Do Exit.
Yeah, I'm driving again.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not grasping the title.
Exist, maybe?
What was the title again?
Angels Do Exit.
But maybe it's a typo and angels do exist. Absolutely, that's gotta be it.
Somebody's got a halo.
There's a typo.
Yeah, there you go. And
Angels do exist.
those people are angelic to whoever they belong to.
That could very well be a typo. My apologies. I don't know whose typo it is, and it really doesn't matter. Damage was done already. Only get one time to make a first impression.
Yeah.
Tell it the
When I
title
looked at-
as you think it should be, though, again.
No, it wasn't my typo.
No, angels do exist. Do you think that's the title?
I think it makes more sense to me,
I mean,
They
exit.
are exiting.
but angels do exit. That's how it is here. It's an exclamation point at the end, so it's a pretty weird typo.
Yeah, I like the black and white, and I actually like the shot. I was a little, I wish that, right in the middle, I'm not sure what they're looking at.
This is what I have an issue with.
Yeah, if there was something there that might be a little more engaging than just the back of the shot, but I love the black and white. I guess I'm just missing the little center of interest of what that is.
Yeah, exactly, Jerry. You stated my words for me. I agree
I
with
think
you.
the black and white gives you a better feeling of the texture in the hair
Yeah,
than if it were color. I think color would be too much to see.
I think you're right.
Very well done, helps. The color treatment is, I mean, black and white is a color. Beautifully done.
Oh.
I'm gonna go to the next photo, which is titled Blue Spring Farside Edition 2023.
Oh,
Yeah, I like this.
I like this very much.
Love the contrast of the colors of the birds to the water.
Yeah, I like this.
beautiful.
I
Well-
love the rock or whatever it is behind them. It kind of offsets things nicely, especially with the green, the
Where
birds.
was the shot?
And the composition is really nice, and you know, usually you expect to see something like that going from left to right, and right to left. This works really nicely.
Mhm.
I also think it's suffering from not being sharp. It could be that it's a low res shot or a low res submission.
I'm hearing background noise. Please tell me who it is. They think I
Leo.
got it. Thank
Can
you.
anyone tell what that is in the top left? I'm not seeing it well.
It looks to me like it's
Yeah.
a branch or something
Another-
sticking up out of the water.
What is that?
Oh,
So it's
A
I
little
forgot
green.
the word now, but essentially it's just like a marker on a manatees. You can't
Oh.
see the manatee underneath, but it was to mark the manatee underneath. Like when they're young or when they're just been released back into wild, then they tend to wear them for about a year, apparently.
Oh, wow.
When did you shoot this?
March.
Oh, just beautiful.
It's a beautiful place. If you're ever in Florida, Blue Spring State Park, definitely go. It's worth it.
Wow.
Got at 1/400th of a second and an f-stop of 6.3 and an ISO of 1000. 35 millimeter equivalent. I'm going to round up 300 millimeters on a Sony. It's a
No
Sony.
money.
Lonnie.
Nice photo.
Mhm.
In our next photo, come and play with us, Danny.
Ew.
oh, I like that.
It's hot.
It's fun.
Some like it hot.
Very nice.
Don't need a copyright on that to know whose it is.
What is that?
Processing went into this one.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I'm going to shrink it a tiny bit more so that everybody can see it the same way.
Nice colors.
Yeah, I like the treatment on, especially on the way it comes through on the dresses.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Toast.
Very creepy. Good job.
But a well done creepy, exactly.
yeah, well done, creepy.
It is not my favorite. Okay.
The next one, which is titled Cottontail.
Something completely different.
Oh, well,
Oh, so cute.
He's looking at the two girls.
capture something like that. You got so close. It's amazing.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, and it's so sharp as well. It's like it was stationary.
Look at his fur. The texture.
Look at his torn ear, though.
Yeah.
Guy.
Poor baby.
What'd you shoot this with?
Poor guy. Are there details here? I'm sorry, there's no details on the photo.
And the maker is not here?
Speak up or forever hold your peace. I love the glint in the eye.
Yep.
That really works for me.
That is sharp. Woo. That's JPEG too. 53%. Wow.
That's a furry bunny.
Yeah.
He hurt his ear pretty bad, or is
Oh,
that
look at that. Yeah.
natural?
Yeah.
I think that's a cut. A war wound. You silly wabbit. Our next photo is titled Emote.
Lovely.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
beautiful photo.
So dramatic. The
Yeah.
lighting, everything is beautiful.
So engaging. My goodness. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. I
Yeah.
love the warmth of it and the,
Mhm.
the blackness all around it. Wow.
Wow,
Gorgeous.
black's really
Good
nice.
lighting on the face.
Perfect.
Mhm.
No details on the photo. What do you think of this light up here?
Yeah, I was going to say there may be, that was a little distracting for me.
Lose it.
Yeah, lose it.
Little red thing.
And why is the cursor in the picture?
My feeling was when I post-processed this photo without the light, where's the light coming from? I wanted to give the light the impression that she's under a spotlight. I thought this little ring of red here, which is from a shield, worked for the photo. I could easily take that light out.
I think it's, Jay, for me, it's the light's just implied that it's coming from the top.
Yeah.
Because that, my eye goes up there. I mean, it's a beautiful photo.
Okay, the light is gone.
Without it, I still know where the light source is.
The light's gone.
What is the red exactly, Jay?
Excuse me?
What is the red that's in the photo at the top?
When you're dealing with band photography, you have these lights that have shields around them. And if you have another light that's over here, say, and it's pointed that direction, it might pick up the red light. It might pick up the flip light that was next to it. It might pick up another white light. So this is just, it's ambient light from another spotlight that was here someplace.
You caught a perfect pose. It's almost like you can hear her singing by looking at it.
I titled it Emote because that really did it for me right there. There's so much emotion in that face.
Really engaging, yeah.
I actually
Beautiful.
thought to crop it this way, but what she's wearing is just too cool.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the picture without the light.
Yeah. Jay,
You can see the light direction because it's a shade under her chin.
yeah, it's implied where it's coming from.
Yeah.
If you really feel strongly, Jay, about keeping the light in, maybe try toning it down so it's just not such an eye distraction going out there.
I really appreciate the comments, and when I do publish this one in the newsletter, I will take the light out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you did a really nice job of getting some detail under her chin and like that. With such a strong light, that's a very hard thing
I
to
don't
do.
know how you did it, Jay.
It's
Jay,
beautiful.
this is masterful.
I think
I have a small suggestion. You went black around the whole outside. I see little dots, and maybe you guys talked about it. The bottom of the microphone or something.
Yeah.
those are bands that are actually on wireless microphones.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And I wasn't going to lose that because it gave it dimension for me.
Okay. There you go.
And without it, she just has this thing in her hand without that. And I felt it was very necessary to your eye believe that there is extension here.
Yeah.
And there's a good line right there.
I was very cognizant of this in edit. It came out 3 times, it went back in.
Yeah.
I spent the most time I've ever spent on a band photo here. I spent 12 minutes on the edit on this.
Well, that's 12 minutes well spent, Jay.
Now, I
Yeah.
did this about
This is so
12
cool.
But
Yeah, is this your Olympics?
you caught the moment just right. My goodness.
I caught
it-
several moments before and several moments after.
Yeah.
I
But this
did.
is the one that you're showing us, and this is what we got, and we're impressed.
Her name is Aviva.
Aviva, Aviva.
Don't Cry for me now,
linger
Aviva.
too long on my photos, so we'll go to the next one.
Was that with your Olympus or iPhone?
The Nikon D7100.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Before I had an Olympus, before I could pronounce it.
Oh,
This photo is brought to us with a title, For Just a Moment.
hmm,
Lovely.
wow. Gosh, I like this, the soft green
On a
on the
flasher?
side.
We got a reflection in the eye. That's nice.
Could be.
Nice photo, but I will remove this on the right side, this one, this
Oh, the
thing.
dead branch? Yeah, well,
This branches has to be removed.
good, Leo. Take it out.
I thought it gave it balance.
Yeah, I like it too.
I like it there, but I could see it without it too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'd move it and shift it to the same direction as the other branches, but that's not one of my talents.
I like that it's like the bird is.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I love the composition.
Lovely, Linda.
Yep.
It's not mine.
Oh, I say Linda, lovely.
Do we care to know whose it is?
Yeah.
So
I'll
this,
take it if nobody wants it.
this is one of mine that I took 4 years ago,
Wow.
and it was truly a garbage photo. And I went back into the archives and I saw the photo and I saw that there was no glint in the eye. And I saw that there was an ugly branch over here and an ugly thing over here. And I just went at it with my newly found or developed editing skills. Took a photo out of the sewer, literally, and turned it into a photo that I actually enjoy.
That green softness in the back on that left-hand side, I really, really like. Wow.
Yeah, that's intentional, and it took quite a bit of work here to make this happen.
Yeah.
All of this was this color.
Oh, wow.
All of
A lot of work went in there.
it. So on this one, it's not a band photo, and I didn't lie before when I said the longest I worked on a band photo was 12 minutes. I worked on this one probably 45 minutes.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Well worth the 45 minutes you did.
And Leonid, I took this out 7 times and it looked like doo-doo. I couldn't do it right. I had a better response from my blending here with colors than I did with this white that was here. I could not get rid of this.
Oh.
I tried.
I like your bokeh.
If you look in the new beta Photoshop, they have a special new button, which is a remove thing. And this is an AI, and they're doing excellent job like this. It's
Yeah,
removed, you cannot even see it.
In a month, I'm going to be upgrading my Lightroom to something that makes more sense than version 5 for, Windows 3.1. Our next photo is titled
Time. Oh,
Ghost
sorry.
Kitties.
I love this photo.
Cat.
Wow. Isn't that great?
We all know that the internet is made of cats, and this is, perfect example, right?
Wow.
That's nice.
That shoot into maybe a screen,
Yeah.
shot through a screen. Wow.
Or a screen filter.
You see the little cat clawing at the screen here. That's what I believe those are. That's from a cat claw, right?
Right.
And
I
then
think that's what it is.
probably playing with the little thimble here for the, for the shutters, and you get stuck in that.
I was going to remove that little thing to have the blinds or whatever go up and down, but I just decided I was going to leave it. I did dodge it, and it's still a little bright, but
I like it.
I don't know. It was
I like it too.
Thank you. It was 8:30 in the morning, and the light was, well, it was a little overcast, but it was just creepy. There was something creepy about the light, so it just caught my attention.
Well done, live in Cat City.
The
Kansas City is
yeah.
right here.
This
Every
could be like on a sympathy card from Hallmark.
Linda, you know what? I like
Worry about your pet.
You know why I like the bell here?
Yeah.
Because I see a line. And if this wasn't here, this picture is very short. This gives me a place to go and come back. That's how I feel. It's just
I think that
Good
works.
job.
And it just made me think of, well, you need 3 things, and I wasn't going to count that. What I think it was the white door in the background, and I didn't think that counted. So I thought that that little tassel, whatever that thing's called, is yeah. Well, that was a good idea. Thank you.
I don't even like cats. This is a great photo.
Yeah. The eyes are so engaging there. How you shot that to bring the eyes out through that screen. Wow.
Yeah, they're gray kitties, and just really the light was all pretty gray, and it just struck me. And often I've had judges say, "Oh, I did something to make it the light that way," and it's like, no, you're so far off.
We're not judges.
I will definitely remove this line with this stuff on the line, whatever it is.
This line?
Yeah, I agree with that too, and I thought about it because it's not natural, number one.
No,
It's
because
not
the
natural.
eyes is going, instead of the cat, is going to this some kind of form, whatever it is.
Next.
This could be on the cover of National Geographic that says, "These poor cats have to look outdoors."
COVID cats.
Right. You know,
COVID
COVID
cats.
cats. Poor cats, they have to suffer so much and look outside.
They haven't been fed. Give me food, human.
Well, they might be looking inside, huh?
If you call now, you can probably help them. For just 39 cents a day, you can
Yeah.
send them.
GoFundMe, yeah.
1995.
Buys 10 meals a day for cats,
Adopted
right?
as a pair. They've been living together a long time now. You can only adopt them as a pair
That's right.
for a forever home. Now we're gonna go.
I like the texture with the screen. That really adds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that it's got little claw marks in it. That
Yep. I whitened out a lot of them, but yeah.
Our
Nice
next
job.
is titled, I better get this right, Grindelwald Mounts.
Oh,
Wow. Whoa. Oh, man.
Cool. That. It's got a sense of
At least half of that
mystery.
is 11,000 feet in Switzerland, right, Leo?
Wow.
No. This is 7,100 feet. This is
that
different.
100 extra.
Getting your statistics wrong. Come on.
It makes me
This is 7,100 feet, and this bridge is going all around up on the top of this, where the building in front. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going all around on the top.
This is a new bridge that Moses walks up. Okay.
Yeah.
You do that on a skateboard?
Wow.
ISO 10.
Roller
How
skate.
did you shoot this so fast?
He was scared to death.
2400th of a second at f1.7 with an ISO of 10. What's wrong with these stats?
Doesn't sound right.
Smartphone?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a Galaxy 523.
Yeah, this is an iPhone.
Wow.
What a beautiful shot. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh,
Looks good.
so engaging. Oh, subtle and beautiful. And
Makes
I
me
put it on-
dizzy.
I put this on my wall. My gosh.
Yeah.
You were standing exactly the right place. You caught this cable. This is you
Yeah.
you have a good eye
And then he fell off.
and a good phone.
The phone can freeze, huh? Looks cold.
So is it cloudy? Is it snowing? Is it what?
No, it was a cloudy, and we were on this mountain. We were so lucky because it was clouds on and off. So I have a picture with a bright mountain around the clouds and in different way. I mean, it's incredible atmosphere picture.
Yes.
Around.
Where is this taken?
Wow.
I'm sorry if I missed that.
It's a Switzerland.
See,
Yeah, where the Swiss banks are, where all your money
This
is.
is the name of the I cannot pronounce in Goldenwald.
That sounds good.
Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Grindelwald.
Yeah, sure.
They have three mountains like this: is Gunnerwall and Pilatus, which is the same elevation, 7,000 feet, and one more, which is they call Roof of the Europe, or the highest rail station in Europe, 11,000 feet.
Oh,
And train is going to 11,000 feet.
Jeez.
It's a beauty. It's a beauty.
this must have been something for that construction team. Wow. They were out there. That's quite a challenging task to build a bridge like that.
Leo, you were walking this bridge, right?
Oh yeah, we were walking all, if you can see, continues on the bridge on the left side on the mountain, not down, you have continuous up, yeah, it's right here, it's going all around like circle, it's like spiral, going around this mountain until you go to the top where they have a cafe, restaurant, and all this stuff.
Nice picture, but you couldn't pay me to walk on that bridge.
Me either.
Did you say you took this with your smartphone?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Plenty
amazing.
smart.
We have bungee jumping there.
Leonid,
No, not a lot. It's a little shaky when you walk, and specifically when several people is walking, it's a little bit not comfortable on the bridge, but it's okay.
well, you made it back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Then this photo cannot be entered next month under the topic of smartphone photo. You have to find another one, okay?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I have a lot of, it was almost impossible to use a camera on the top of the mountain
Yeah.
Okay.
because it was humid, it was a little bit snowing, and no, I have some with a camera too, but picture with a smartphone was a little bit even better.
There you go. All right, our next photo is titled, but you all know what a homonym is, right? I think I got this right. Hair loss, but it's spelled H-A-R-E. Otherwise, it'd be a photo of me. It's hair loss, H-A-R-E.
Oh, when we were younger, we had hair. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Always that's a little
That's a hair.
oh, that's a hair.
I
Yeah.
thought it was a
Oh,
tail
that's
when I saw
why.
it
That's
first.
why.
Oh, I like that.
With that
But he didn't lose
song
it.
earlier.
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah, the look on his face is really, really nice.
Yeah.
You know,
He's got lunch for the kids.
very regal. Yeah.
That eye.
My rabbit.
Wow, look, he had a face on that rabbit. Nice capture, my goodness.
No photo info.
By the way, I have some more pictures of the mountain on the Facebook, on my on your side, on the valley.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Like that, that's perfect.
I'm getting a sense that wildlife is good, but dead wildlife is not. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next picture, which is
That bird thing's different.
which is one that it felt to me it belonged in the other category, but I'm gonna presume that it was numbered correctly, and its title is House on Fire.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
Engaging.
Branded.
very nice.
Bob, did I get it right?
Yeah, it's House on Fire. It should be journalism. That picture was taken. I was driving along and I saw a house on fire and I stopped the car and took a picture of it.
I'm good with it, but it came in as a #1 photo, so this is a
Oh,
result.
it should be #2. Sorry.
So you can hand me 2 #2s, 2 #1s, or a #1 and a #2. I don't tell that to everybody because I don't want to get a whole bunch of open photos. You know?
No, I made a mistake. I apologize.
No,
Bob,
it's just that your other photo did look like it was well, it's coming up. It did look like it was journalistic in a funny way.
Oh, yeah.
So we're good here. We're good here.
Yes. Yes.
But how did you get that close, Bob? That was pretty daring.
Well,
After starting the fire and
they didn't block the streets off yet. It just had happened.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
And I think I used a 135 lens.
Uh-huh.
Good
Remember.
action shot.
And going into black and white also, Bob, is really, really
Yeah,
nice.
I like black and white.
Yeah, no,
There's the moment. Wow.
and the way you captured that one fireman with the hose there.
Yeah, and I like the guy with his hand around the other guy.
Look at how this guy is bracing himself from the high pressure hose.
Yeah.
That was so difficult to capture.
His ankles are what, 40 degrees here.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He's all in that hose. And this guy is like, see what you do when there's a fire, you put water on it.
Yeah. He's the young guy, it looks like.
Yeah.
The guy with the axe getting ready to go in.
Oh my gosh.
Nice shot.
Anyway, it was journalism. Sorry for that mistake.
No, it's not a mistake. It actually fits your category fine. I like the treatment here that it wasn't treated correctly. Excuse me.
No,
It was
just
not
black and white.
correct.
It was black and white.
That's what I'm saying. It was not treated in any way. You didn't enhance anything. You didn't make.
No, no, no. I saw some spots that I
Yes.
kind of spotted out, which I can do in
There you go.
the old days.
There you go. Good job. Category.
Okay.
We have a photo titled "Over the City."
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
How do you get that high to photograph?
How
Wow.
did you get that?
Put his camera on a kite.
Yeah, actually, I
All
was
building.
Together.
I was invited to go flying with this squadron. It's called the Condor Squadron, and it was on Memorial Day. These guys do these amazing aerobatical, however you pronounce it. They go over, let's say it's a cemetery or whatever. They let smoke out. They do memorial flights, and I'm in the plane that's off to the right hand, well, left hand. You can't see me, but there were like 4 different shots, and they were. I've never shot an airplane before. I mean, they let me take my camera, so I went crazy. And all of a sudden, out of the 5, planes, these guys were off to my right, and be able to get them stacked was like, holy crap, this is good. So,
And I love the prop motion.
yeah.
Learn that prop is like, I went to look here. What f-stop? How was the exposure time? 1/500th of a second.
Yeah.
That goes to prove it is not predictable, because to get this kind of motion blur, sometimes you got to go 1/60th.
Right.
So this was shot at f8, 1/500th, the sun coming from the right places, lighting up this prop.
Very nice, Jerry.
You know what I think this is? I don't think this is blur. I think this is oscillation.
Ah,
I'm not sure what. I know that I shot some other ones that I didn't go below 350. And one is that because the airplane, I mean, you're getting, I was fine with the canopy off. So it was pulled back so that, it's like going through your hair, going through your hands. So I bumped it up to the 500, wanting to get things really, really crisp.
Yeah, and you
It
did
did
that.
catch, in
Yeah.
order to catch that blade like that,
That's
usually it's around 350 to 400 that I found good.
That blade is oscillating. I remember when I was very young, we had a box fan to cool off the apartment. My parents would catch me sitting on the floor talking into it because it made your voice vibrate. I also remember that at a certain speed, sitting at just the right distance, it had that oscillation. And
Yeah, he was flying in a fourth plane, I guess. Oh, sorry.
that is,
Wow.
Good shot.
you can actually see the pilot here and
Oh.
co-pilot.
I
And
mean, it-
Jerry,
yeah,
my advice would be for you to frame it and sell it to the people flying it.
well, I tell you, I'm now, I was invited back again, and I have got some other, I haven't gone flying with them again, but these people, these are all warbirds that have been refurbished, and I'm now am working on restoring. When I say me, I'm working with a whole group of other airmen there, and there's going to be other opportunities to go flying with these guys. They're just amazing pilots, amazing people, and they invited me to go. So it's like, damn, this is so great.
Right.
This Camarillo?
This is actually, they're out of Van Nuys
Oh.
Airport. Actually, where the shot is coming in, probably, yeah, I never knew that before. You can find the tail number and all of that and where they are, and these are they are all T6 warbirds, and pretty amazing. The one that we are restoring, it, they got these things are flying up until I think they said 1990 something. Canada was using them a lot, and now they've restored them into their squadron. They'll have 7 once we finish this other one.
Do they charge you for it, or was it just a complete invitation? I'd love to go up with them.
Well, it's it was what happened is that they've flown over our house, and they've flown over Chatsworth Parade. You've seen them before, letting the smoke out.
Right. And
I said, I've got to track these guys down. So I started looking them up, went over on a Sunday and was shooting through the fence. And one of the guys came up, I introduced myself, told him I was a veteran. He said, oh, well then come on in. And so it opened doors for me to be able to go. And then they were doing a fundraiser. So I said I would give them a few of my signed prints, and they loved it. And then they've invited me back. So it's it isn't where you can just show up and be, go into the back seat. Right. I was very, very honored to be asked to go in for Memorial Day, because they've got guys that you put your time in to get to know the guys, work out, do things for them, and then they'll invite you up. So it isn't you can just show up and say, I want to go in the back seat. So it was quite an honor to.
Not even with an e-ticket?
Not even an e-ticket, no.
I've been with Jerry before when he's talked his way into places, and he's very smooth.
Well,
and he is a veteran, and that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I think somebody from this Condor team had to make an emergency landing on the Ventura Freeway up by Westlake, maybe a few years ago.
Yeah, they have part of that airplane left. It's over there at the hangar now. Oh, look at this. That's great.
Well done, Jerry.
Thank you.
Thank you for my nose. I love everything about this photo.
What a fun picture.
I love the tilt. I love the animal.
It definitely evokes emotion.
I love the colors. Yeah. Great photo.
How did somebody get a shot of my brother?
Just horsing around.
Not the wrong end.
Oh dear.
That's a great shot.
This is lovely. He doesn't need a scratch. He needs a Kleenex.
Yeah, yeah, I noticed that.
A little bit runny.
You can touch that up.
Yeah, but that was part of him.
Yeah, that's the horse isn't self-conscious.
No.
This was at a Girl Scout camp. I don't know, kind of almost near Ojai. But the Daisy troop had horseback riding and slingshots for their cookie sales reward. And they loved it so much. These are like 6, 7-year-olds. They loved it.
That is super sharp.
Yeah.
Look at that eyeball there.
Did
Whoa.
they shoot the slingshots from the horseback?
No, actually, they broke the girls into 2 groups of 10. One was on the slingshots and one was with the horses. And then they broke them up into 2 groups of 5. So 5 were riding and 5 were brushing. This horse, he must have been in heaven with all these girls just brushing and brushing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this was one that they rode.
Good catch light in the horse's eye.
Yeah.
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 Ask for anything more.
He was very sweet.
Okay.
Do we want to call the horse? I don't know, what's his name?
We did 15.
I don't remember.
We did 15 photos in 60 minutes. I need to put a pace count a bit. So forgive me. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. We're spending 4 minutes a photo. Our next photo is by the name of Pond Abstract.
Cool.
Cool.
Black and white. Very nice.
I like this one right here.
Look at that.
I guess I'm hungry because that one looks like an enchilada or a burrito or something.
Flauta.
Funny how that crossed my mind as well for some reason.
What?
Out of an elephant trunk.
In color, it's mostly rusts and yellows and things like that. And when I first saw it, this is mine, Lloyd. And when I first saw it, I really loved it. It just kind of went, the composition just hit me.
Oh, yeah.
But I really like black and white things, and so I played around with adjusting it to black and white, and I really like both images, but I like the black and white better.
Was this a regular lens or were you using macro?
I'm trying to remember this. This was probably a 12 to 40 lens on an Olympus, so it'd be like a 24 to 80.
24 by 80.
Yeah.
What the big guys use, I know.
Yeah, for the big guys that want to carry all that stuff around.
Yeah. The Nikon 7100. That's a good camera.
This is the Olympus.
I know.
And our next photo is titled Proud Bird.
Ah,
If he could talk.
trying to take off.
This is from that same Anacapa cruise that a lot of us were on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
fun.
Capturing the movement, the moment.
Good definition of the feathers.
Got to get the lead out.
I love the expression.
I was gonna say he's smiling.
That's
I
a smirk.
would have cropped this way. I would have gone here with it.
Well, I don't know.
I would have. I'm allowed to.
Okay.
I made a mistake with the light. Come on.
Looks like he has a full tummy.
Yeah, it's been
Like to see you take off with a full tummy like that.
not happening.
Give you X-Lax, that'll make it take off.
That really is a fun expression.
She could be pregnant,
A couple of eggs going on in there.
Yeah.
Cheap.
It'd probably not be in the chest though.
And where was it, Stephen?
Anacapa.
We took a boat ride to Anacapa with the other camera club.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the shots.
Where is Anacapa?
Channel Islands,
Ah,
out of Oxnard.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's
When did
fun
you
ride.
go?
Last month.
Wasn't that long ago. Do you remember when we went?
Yeah, just a few weeks ago, I think.
It was Mary's funeral memorial.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We went years ago for for Mother's Day, and it was beautiful with bright colored flowers all over and white dots all over the seagulls sitting on eggs. And then a
Oh,
couple
wow.
years later, we went for Father's Day, and it was not as pretty. It was kind of brown, but there were little baby seagulls hopping around all over the place. It was really cool.
Our next photo.
Nice one, Steve.
Our next photo is titled Random LA Street Scene.
That's very nice.
My mouse is stuck on the other monitor. Sorry. Come on.
Ooh.
Random LA street scene.
That can't be LA. There's no guns shooting off and stuff like that.
I like the lines in this, how they make that V right to the bicycle rider, and then your eyes go to the cat.
I love that cat on the building. I think that's terrific.
I wish you have a little bit more space on the bottom, not on the top.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
you
he
can
needs more of a path to drive on, but
Yeah, that you can see shadow from the bike and everything.
right.
Nice.
Sometimes though, that moment where he's right in the center, you got to get what you can get.
That's right.
That's why you add a path.
Everybody loves a cat.
What does the sign say?
Use
Oh,
the door.
We, yeah.
interesting.
Quarantine only.
Quantity only? Quantity?
Want to see?
What's going on behind those doors?
Hmm.
It's a cat house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Verve only?
Verve. Who's Verve?
Yeah, it's really
It's
nice,
has label.
nice and crisp.
Oh, there's
Is this one of the journalism photos?
there's this here too. A little horsey.
Oh yeah, gosh.
And like kids. Is this a window reflection? What's going on here?
Cover the right eye. Read
I think it's all painted.
It
Wow.
looks like a mural.
It's a very interesting photo, and you can't frame it because the bike will disappear.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't crop it to frame, I cropped it to show, and as I recall, what you have down there is a curb.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Here, kitty.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
What you can do, you can try to increase the bottom line and put AI fill right now, whatever the computer will do, and the probably computer can do good job and fill up the shadow.
You know,
Yeah, then it wouldn't be a street photo, it'd be, it's.
am I the only one that feels this way? That, and it's nothing to do with all the hype and media blitz over this gosh darn AI. I just don't want AI in my photos.
No, it's not AI. It's not.
But I mean changing the photo using AI tools that are capable of extending the bottom.
The content aware field.
No, content aware in Photoshop.
You know, if I missed a shot, and I don't care to use content aware tools, I don't mind dodging something or removing something for better aesthetics because we're artists. But just go back there and take another photo. Pay the kid to ride by it again.
Yep.
I just
Well, to me, again, this is street photography, and it's a very, very close cousin to journalism.
Yeah.
Yes.
Documentary. And
what you get.
No, street photography is not journalism. On street photography, you can do some stuff. On journalism,
I know you can do some
no.
stuff. I've taken a wire out and stuff, but it's a very, very close cousin.
Yes, absolutely.
To journalism.
Absolutely. All of your journalism is done on the street. Absolutely, but this is not photojournalistic. It's of that genre where they're close cousins.
Well,
Very close.
AI, a real problem with
You
AI.
got your who, you've got your what, you got all the photojournalism elements illustrated here. It's just art right now, and there's nothing wrong with the crop, in my opinion. I like that the wheels are on the.
Well,
I like that they're there. I mean, I can.
content aware and content moving, and removing certain element in your photograph is AI. It's just AI.
Yeah,
I mean, they make a big, trending sound right now. Oh, AI this and AI that. But
Well,
for year, that's just that you create something from nothing, or you remove something. I mean, you select something, by machine. That AI.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I mean I mean, Photoshop have this it's not just content aware moving. You can move that guy, you can select that guy and move, and it automatically fill up the blank spot and put that guy to the different spot. It's AI.
No.
I mean,
it depends what it's all used for.
Our next photo and last one in this category of open is titled Swirls of Color in the Air.
Very
Swirls of color in the air.
Very nicely done.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this.
Red, white, and blue.
The splits in the air. Ouch.
By the way, guys, there's a real problem with AI when it comes to teaching at the college or elementary school, whatever, because you can produce stuff in writing from other sources, and teachers are going to have a difficult time trying to find out what they did or what AI did.
Back in the day, we would just copy out of the Encyclopedia Britannica. That was our AI.
Yeah.
Where was this picture taken?
This is a good shot because it captures the moment when, look at, I mean, are you going to be doing that tonight?
Yes.
It was at the Coronaburg Renaissance Festival.
Behind closed doors, Deanna.
Oh, okay then. That makes it better.
Yeah.
And I,
Comes with music.
I like the music.
On to the next photo. For photojournalistic category, this photo is brought to us by Dog Day Afternoon. You count the puppies.
That's so good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
11,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11.
Wow.
The guy told me 12. And
There's 12. 1,
wow.
2,
Oh, the little
3,
feet, in front of the, yeah, right there. Yep.
Oh, there's a little one.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Little
12.
2, little 3, little doggies, 4 little 5.
it doesn't even matter because, I mean, how much, I can't even walk one dog.
This guy gets paid by the dog.
I like all the lines and the colors, and this is nice.
They walk you.
Were you catching COVID from the dogs?
Well,
Or vice versa.
Probably taking a COVID time.
One of them, you won't do it.
you know,
Can
and he's
you
got more than
imagine-
6 feet distance with all that dog.
Smartphone.
Can
Yeah,
you
no,
imagine the problems one squirrel would cause? Running by.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I'd like to see a coyote come by that he'd be scared to death. The dogs
This guy,
would go,
there was a big truck coming down, and I'm like, dude, you are gonna be like smash dogs. And well, the car or the truck turned, and then I got a chance. I said, oh my God, what is going on here? Well, I'm just walking my dogs, you know.
Jesus.
It looks like he doesn't. It looks like he doesn't have enough leashes for this many dogs. But
Whittier?
they're hidden.
Yes.
I wonder how much money he's making.
Whittier's gone to the dogs.
Oh, good one.
And those dogs are not just common dogs. What is there? A beagle there? A Cocker Spaniel?
Scottish Terrier.
Scottish Terrier.
And this little munchkin here.
And the two that look like cows.
Yeah.
Cattle dog. That's a cattle dog, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And this is like, I can't remember that.
Cocker Spaniel.
Cocker Spaniel.
That Cocker?
Yes.
Two of them.
Next one.
I like that picture.
You see one dog? Yeah. Okay.
In our next photo, I Can Dream.
Oh.
Yeah.
More power to him.
And our next photo, In My Own Space.
Okay.
We used to do that a lot back in the day, tipping the camera.
It's all downhill.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, well.
Sometimes wedding photographers will take pictures like this.
Is that a recent photo or is it stylized like that?
I decided to give it a little bit of a tilt. It was on a hillside, so people were walking uphill, and it just, the line to me from the little girl going up made sense for me to give it a little tilt. And
it looks cool.
You know, she's in her own world, and if you look, each person there is pretty much in their own world.
Yeah. Where was this taken, Lloyd?
This was taken in Keswick, England.
Oh,
nice. Keswick.
I like the hand holding here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a nice moment right there.
It was a market day in town.
Would you guys crop anything out or leave it as it is?
No.
I like it as
this
is.
Yeah, I mean, this is the what you call photojournalistic photography.
Say that again.
Yeah, I mean that is it. That the exact definition, right?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I mean, so I wouldn't do anything. I mean, I just keep it that is. It's just
in this category. In this category, it's photojournalistic. This is a photograph, and if there were something, I don't know, like a firecracker going off right here or something, and at that moment was caught from the image, this is the way you present it.
Yep.
You don't modify
and that's
it's shot from the you know, this is artistic because we're a photo club, but we're demonstrating a photojournalistic approach to the material that's being shown right now. So I'm hoping that these photos have not been altered to change the scene.
Right. So it should be. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, straighten it out, because when you straighten out, then you're gonna do with all the other, you know, stuff. And I mean, typical, you want a full frame. What you have in the frame is what you should, you know. So yeah, that's
yeah, and the fact that there's other people that are like, you know, you have half a body on the right hand side, you have part of a guy on the left hand side. You know that this is an abstract. It's being abstract from a much bigger scene, and the important stuff is right there in the center.
Right.
If you don't mind, I'm just going to hit up the next photo. Indian Ride and Blessing.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Too small. There we go.
The color kind of like gets you in.
Very nice.
There's a story being told here. It's a publishable photo. I don't know what the caption would be. I don't know what the story would be other than it is a ceremony of some sort. There is this urn here. Would you call it an urn? And then you've got this whole other group of people that are looking this way, and actually some photographic there. It meets all the criteria and it's very well presented.
It is.
I'm just trusting that the photographer didn't alter anything, didn't make the red redder. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. I was going up Sierra Highway to Vasquez Rocks, and all of a sudden I see about 50 horses on the side of the road, and all these people in Indian affair. I don't know if they were Aztec Indians or what, but it was little kids, 3 years, 4 years old, were on horses. But this lady with the, I guess it's the sage. There was some, yeah, ceremonial thing. And this is a tree, and they just had all these flowers here. And the people are looking at either the horses or the other Indians dancing. And
Linda?
I'm sorry?
Where was this?
It's a very well told story.
Sierra Highway, I guess it was kind of Aqua Dulce.
Okay.
And they had just been on an hour and a half or longer ride up Sierra Highway. I could never find out what the purpose was or anything. Most of the people seemed like they were Latin, so I wasn't really sure what was going on. But here she's got this Indian dress on. So and there were like a little powwow of Indians dancing. That was really cool.
Yeah, no, I like
The regalia, the headdress looks Aztec. And,
yeah, I think so
probably
too.
There probably somebody crossed over.
I'm gonna move on. One, and I'm not going to say titled anymore. I'm going to say this one's captioned the Burbank wildfire of September 2017.
Whoa.
Newsworthy.
Yeah.
When I saw this on the slideshow, for some reason, I was like at that same place. You know, that scene right there is like in the backside of where that fire was. And I drove in the backside of that when the fire was similar. And it's just so uncanny, like that feeling.
Power. Okay.
Okay. Next photo is captioned March for Science.
Oh yeah.
That's interesting.
There's a sign there. Yeah, photojournalism.
Definitely.
It really is.
Tells the story.
The story. All right.
I
wonder what science, like, why are we protecting the science of, you know, what's surrounding what topic? Climate science, you know?
Yes. All of the above. And I didn't know what to expect when I went to this, but there were signs like I can't believe I'm still marching for facts. And then God and science, you can love both. And, you know, just general, I'm not saying it was a party time, but it wasn't one particular strong issue. It was politics involved and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right.
Should I be changing slides?
That would be a journalism picture in a paper.
Yeah.
This is under the category of journalism. It's captioned Pat Paulson for president.
All right.
I think that's wonderful. It made me laugh when I saw it.
Like a
It's
convict.
really great.
It's got my vote.
Yay.
Me too.
What year was that?
18. Oh no.
No, that's an
70s.
oldie.
Was it like 70s?
I looked it up. I think I read 74. No, 80.
No, the date was 1969.
Well,
close.
Wow.
And what I did was,
obviously,
I
he
was
raised a peace sign.
I was on assignment for a magazine called Warrior Life.
Oh Lord.
And Pat Paulson came to the college. So my job was to photograph Pat Paulson.
Oh,
What a wonderful picture.
So I just recently found the negatives. So I thought
Fantastic.
so this is a scan negative, and there it is. Black and white.
Love all the people looking at us.
Look how young that everybody is.
Well, there are adults in that background, and there were more adults in other negatives I have, but I like how the signs look facing the camera in this one.
Yeah.
I like the kid holding the picture.
Yeah.
Look how dramatic the picture of Paulson is. I mean, it's just like movie actor, like, hey, don't mess
And
with me.
he was like that. Yeah,
He was always like that.
When I talked to him, he deadpanned just the way he speaks or spoke then.
Yep.
He would talk in an interview when I was talking to him.
It just looks like those posters were for a movie being, made about somebody else's life.
Mhm.
No, it's him.
Well
What a
done.
guy.
Oh, interesting.
Was it 1968?
68, 69.
Yeah. There's a YouTube on it.
Kennedy, yeah.
Oh, of course. There's YouTube on everything.
Yeah.
Of course, he ran as president. He was on the Tom and Dick Smothers show, and that was his claim to fame, running for president.
Yeah, laugh in.
Not laughing.
Mother's Brothers.
the next president.
Mother's Brothers.
Yeah, there you go.
Mom always
Smothers
liked
Brothers.
Mother's Brothers. There he is.
That's darling. Oh, that's darling. Vintage.
Wow.
Yeah, I have portraits of him that I took.
He doesn't smile, not really.
That was a smile right there. You missed
That was
it.
it.
You're done. That's all you get tonight.
Pat Clausen.
Oh.
He can't believe himself. Look at that.
He might as well just put his fingers together and do the laughter from the guy from The Simpsons. Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like a good throwing to make me forget the slings and arrows of my opponents. The other candidates charge that when I speak, I often embarrass myself. Well, at least I don't embarrass the whole country.
Oh. Best comedian ever.
This
That
nation
was so funny.
has never been. The Democrats alone are three political factions: the new left, the old left, and what's left. Even the Wallace Party is split into two camps.
That's really fun. That's a great.
That was fun.
Nice job, Bob.
Thank
I
you.
looked it up. He died in
You
19.
did a terrific job.
The next photo, Piano Man. And I've lost my sound, so I'm gonna have to fix that.
Oh, look at this.
Playing chopstick.
Is that at Union Station?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Looks like Spike Lee.
Wow.
That's
No,
nice.
it's just
Spike
some
Lee.
guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's always fun to just see who's gonna play, right?
Especially when they're good. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Or you had a few drinks,
Uh,
It helps sometimes relax you.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't help the music.
here's the thing to know about. What song was he playing?
I would have no idea. It's a while back.
Hitting on the keys. I don't know.
They had that piano sitting there and he just came and started playing it. So I thought it was pretty cool.
But the piano score.
Yeah.
Like it.
The guy in the upper right there is really nice.
I've seen some really good talent on that piano.
Adds to the story.
It's kind of its own story, right? The piano itself.
Yeah.
It has its own life.
Isn't there music called The Piano Man?
Something that I could say, but they're gonna ban me from YouTube. Okay, so our next photo is pro-democracy demonstration.
Zartsky.
Well, we have to know what it means.
Well,
Okay, so that was outside of the Polish consulate in LA.
Okay.
And Polonia wspólnie z Warszawą just means Polonia is what the Polish people call all the Poles who emigrated from Poland, and it just says with Warsaw.
Oh, thank you.
Together. Yeah, no worries.
I've written that down.
I can explain more, but I just think that anyone else who's going to look at it, that they're going to get bored out of their mind. So,
Is the bird on the flag a state thing or?
yes, that's alleged. Well, it's supposed to be an eagle, a white eagle.
Where? Oh, sorry.
From what angle? But that's what it's supposed to be.
I would have
Like that it's bird.
A chicken.
Good
Yeah.
photojournalistic capture.
chicken.
It tells a story, and those are the who, what, where, even if we can't read it or say it, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the people who can't read it, you can make up your own words.
Right. They could be representing your cup of tea.
The next photo is captioned "Suicide Crash."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You'll do it.
Missed that.
Wow, that is totally flat.
Yeah.
They blocked the country club exit entrance.
I'm just curious how it received the title "Suicide."
That just shows you that you can create an emotion, even if it's not suicide, but you can create an emotion with a picture and attach it to some words, and it could be anything you want.
Yana, I am so glad you took off where I left off. I love you for that, because that's where I was going.
I'm going to cut you off.
Had it been out of control vehicle hits pillar at country club, it would have a completely different impact than a caption of "suicide crash."
And see, that could run in a newspaper with that title, "Suicide Crash." And now everybody, and they identify the driver. Now everybody thinks that driver committed suicide, when it might have been just a problem with the car or going
Heart
off the
attack.
road. Yeah. Anything.
Yeah, that's fake news.
Yep.
Fake
Let
news.
Hertz
put you in the driver's seat.
Our next photo, and it's the next to the last one, titled "Vet at Work."
Oh my goodness.
What's he doing? Oh, he's showing
The shoe guy
Doing the.
or the foot guy.
Taking care of the hoof.
Oh my
Taking care of
gosh.
a hoof. He's hoofing it.
I can't.
Look up close, because I'm trying to look up close at the hoof, and it looks bloody on the top.
It really does.
And the bottom is what? Not real. Plastic or rubber or something.
Yeah, it's like a prosthetic.
With a thing on it.
Wow.
She's got a boot on.
He does not look happy.
Is that like from All Things Great and Small, or what was the program?
All creatures great.
Yeah. James
All
Harriet.
creatures.
That is one sorry job to be doing. Oh my goodness. I mean,
Baby.
I don't know which is worse, the shoeing or the shoveling.
Well,
That's
But
whole.
that cow lady is not having fun.
That's whole milk. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You think?
Pasteurized.
Pasteurized.
Oh.
feel like I've been creamed.
I told you, it's the wrong book. We're supposed to be milking this thing.
Oh, go back to Pat Paulson, would you?
Yeah.
What a hurry.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be there in a whip.
Jeez.
And our final photo for this evening in the photojournalistic
Yay.
is captioned "Veteran Bob Reminiscing." And I've got a story about this one.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
What's the story about this one?
That was from the Canoga Park Memorial Day Parade, and I saw this gentleman just sitting by the way, and I was captivated by all his badges and just his look, and so I started talking to him, And he was reminiscing about all his experiences, and I asked him if I could take some photographs while he was talking. And I particularly like this one because he was really thinking at the time and remembering. I have some where he's looking right at me, but I really like this one because it kind of captured that sense of looking into the past.
You want to see something funny?
iPhone?
Pardon me?
What camera was it? Or
This was,
iPhone?
this was my Panasonic Lumix.
Ooh,
And
neat.
did you ask permission? Like, and he's like,
Yes,
sure.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You
He
wanna-
was talking to him, so I mean that's one way of getting permission. It's you actually talk to your subject, right?
And I did.
Yeah,
before
this
I-
is one
I
of the
talked
things that I
first, and then
He's
I
on
yeah.
oxygen.
This is one of the picture that I will love to see it in black and white because it would show a lot more character. On I mean, of his his
Grayscale.
expression, you caught it. Yeah, need some more adjustment on that, but yeah,
deeper blacks.
Contrast.
right. And see that way on the color of on the patches and on the pin does not distract you. You get to focus right on him. If you go back, oh wait. See right now his face kind of not too much pop out from the background, but if you do the black and white, I mean his faces get lost with on this blue red color.
That was part
So
of what
it-
appealed to me. All the
yeah
all
I
the patches
understand.
on the flare.
But for me, his expression,
yeah,
it really got me on this picture. I
Okay.
mean, from my perspective. So
It looks like he's somewhere else.
Memorial Day Parade in Canoga Park. Leslie was there and I was there. I think Leslie saw me. I didn't see her.
And she ran away.
But we saw the very same things that day.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Shadow of the eyes.
What is the possibility that two photographers are attracted by the same subject matter on the same day, probably moments apart? And I did not speak to him verbally.
Hey.
I spoke to him by raising my camera and he gave me that look. And when I
yeah,
took-
but that the few moment different make a lot of it's a lot more different because this is the different expression than the previous one. And yeah, sorry Jay, but this look more like he posing for you.
I took a Memorial Day picture. I didn't take a photojournalistic picture.
Yeah, see this one is she looked like she captured that. Just
You know, his
that
photo
moment.
looks like he's thinking.
Reminiscing
of
of
the
the
past.
past.
He's reminiscing.
Reminiscing of the past.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I try to say. But and the other one, he's just looking straight at you and pose. So that's it's just the beauty is
But they're
the
both
different
fine.
moment.
They're both
Yeah,
fine.
they're both-
They each tell a different story.
Yeah.
Right.
This one just has more emotion, but submarine support, I didn't even know that existed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they needed that last week.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Oh, I just.
Well,
thought
you know there's a submarine station up in Angeles Crest Highway, right?
Oh. Oh, didn't they used to test submarines there? Or
Yeah.
something like that? Yeah.
Angeles Crest.
Yeah, I heard about
Angeles
that.
Crest.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
water up
drove
there?
by. Oh yeah, it's just weird that you drive up, on the mountain, and suddenly you see the submarine repair station, right there. And they didn't hide it. There's a side there.
How they get
I
them up
see-
the mountain?
Exactly. I don't know. That's what my kids. Every time my kids say, "How do they get the submarine up there?"
Oh my God.
Carefully, very carefully.
2 seconds, time out, 2 seconds. Everybody say bye to YouTube world. Thanks for a great meeting. It was long, but it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Absolutely.
Thank you, everyone.
everybody's pictures.
Bye to everyone.
Wonderful
Bye-bye.
photos as always. Great
Well,
show.
You all.
Wonderful.
Good night. Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.